Yo, this your boy, the Real McCoy, coming at you. We talking about some NBA, man. Man, talking about my Orlando Magic, man. I mean, for all my Magic fans out there, you know what I mean? We just finished up the regular season tonight. Not the regular season, the preseason, you know what I'm saying? Against the Memphis Grizzlies, you know what I'm saying? Some of their key players didn't play, but it's preseason. You know, finished up the preseason with a 6-2 record, you know what I mean? And but before I go any further, you guys probably know by now. I just heard that Flip Saunders, the coach for the Minnesota Timberwolves, he's not gonna be coaching the Timberwolves this year because he's going through cancer treatment and things like that. So thoughts and prayers going out to Coach Flip Saunders and the Saunders family, him and his family and loved ones and things like that. Hopefully he gets well, good solid coaching in the league, things like that. And so I want to go ahead and put that out there. But you know, but but my Orlando Magic, we finished up 6-2 in the preseason. I mean, record-wise, that's pretty good. I mean, but it's preseason, you know what I mean. There's no some good and bad. I mean, when I did my Orlando Magic video about a couple of weeks ago, man, the thing that really excites me is our athleticism, man. We are a very athletic team. And, I mean, win or lose, you know what I mean, we're probably going to be one of the more exciting teams to watch. You know what I mean, you had our fifth overall pick, Super Mario Hezonja, doing a bounce pass lob to Aaron Gordon, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that type of stuff, you know what I mean? Our backup center, Dwayne Dedmon, he's a great athlete, you know what I'm saying? Alfred Payton, our point guard, can finish above the rim. Victor Oladipo, VO was in a dunk contest last year. You know what I mean? Tobias Harris is a solid athlete, you know what I mean? Aaron Gordon can jump with anybody. You know, I mean, a lot of people compare him to Blake Griffin, athletic ability, you know what I'm saying? He can play above the rim. Mario Hezonja can play above the rim. Dwayne Dedmon can play above the rim. So that's what's got me excited. It's our athleticism. Man, we are a very athletic team with some talent. You know what I'm saying? But that's what got me. That's what's got me really excited, man, about the 2016 Orlando Magic, man. So we just finished up the preseason 6-2, getting ready for the season opener. I think the season starts Tuesday night with I think TNT, and then Wednesday we start our season the 28th at home with over in Amway Center against the Washington Wizards. You know what I mean? A Southeast division rival. You know what I mean? So, but yeah. So I'm waiting for the season now. As I was watching these preseason games, I was like, man, you know, the athleticism really jumped out. Now the shooting was better. I mean, last year that was our Achilles. That was our weakness, man. Shooting. You know what I mean? Shooting was better. Shooting was solid, man. Shabazz Napier putting up buckets, getting his shooting is good. C.J. Watson, Evan Fournier is making some threes. We knew Mario could shoot. You know what I mean? Devin Marble. Now, when I made my Orlando Magic video, I was hoping our second round pick, Tyler Harvey, out of Eastern Washington. You know, he led the NCAA in scoring last year. I was like, man, I hope he makes the roster because he got range. Tyler Harvey's got range, man. But the way Shabazz Napier is shooting and playmaking, the way Devin Marble, you know, in the preseason where he's shooting, I was like, it's gonna be hard for Tyler Harvey to get minutes, man. They're playing well. They're definitely playing well, man. So he could be the odd man out, you know what I mean? But if need be, Tyler Harvey's there. He got range, you know. I'm pretty sure I think he made the roster. I think they cut down the roster down to 15. They released Stazma and Agwu, you know what I mean, the center. I'm probably saying his name wrong, but we played well in the preseason. There were times where I saw the defense, because our defense, when we had Jacques Vaughn, our defense was horrible. You know what I mean? Whatever his coaching philosophy was, whatever, because you look at the athletes that we had, you were like, man, defense could be a little bit better here now. Just whatever on Jacques Vaughn, I mean, it was just, it was no improvement at all. I mean, not just on, especially defense, not just on defense, some of the emphasis falls on the players. The players got to go out there on the court and they got to perform. You know, that's with any sport. But even offensively, I mean, he coached for 2.5 years. His first year he won 20. Second year 23. He coached about half the year last year. He only won 25. I mean, we didn't get any better. You know what I'm saying? He was just staying the same. So he had to go. Jacque Vaughn had to go. Now we got Scott Skiles, a tough, no nonsense defensive mind. Some call him a military type of coach. Don't want to be, drive some of the guys away and want to get out of there. But maybe, these young guys, they need that discipline, defensive-minded coach. And there were times where you see the defensive intensity during the preseason. You know what I mean? Trying to execute the X's and O's on the defensive rotation and things like that. You saw flashes of it. And there were times where you saw flashes of last year defense as well, where teams were shooting like 50% from 3 against us. You know what I mean? And interior defense is still a concern. With Vucevic, things like that. But there were moments where you saw the defense and you're like, okay, I mean, if we play defense like this to go along with our scoring capabilities, you know what I mean? Hey, we can be a playoff team here now. We can be a playoff team, But we got to be consistent with it. Now, I mean, during the training camp and things like that, on the media day and the interviews, and the guys, they're all saying the right thing, held accountable. Now is the time. There's no more next year. We're so young next year. They're ready to win now. You know what I mean? Like every team is saying. But there aren't too many teams in the league that are as young as us, our core group of guys, So, I mean, the defense got to be better, especially on the interior. But with our athleticism, can definitely help. You know what I'm saying? Aaron Gordon, he can block some shots. Now, defense start off with individual. You know what I mean? Elfrid Payton won College Defensive Player of the Year. Vio's a great on-ball. Well, not great, but he can become a great on-ball defender. Tobias Harris, not so much, but he will compete. He will compete, though. You know what I mean? Mario Hezonja, his defense, because most European guys, I say most European guys, when they come over to the U.S., they're not known for their defense. They're usually known for being finesse, skill guys, shooters like Tony Kukoc in the 90s Bulls or Dirk when he first came, Dirk Nowitzki, when he first came out. You know what I mean? But Hezonja, even Dirk still, his defense. But Hezonja played defense, man. 6'8", great athlete, great lateral movement. You know what I'm saying? We just got to be consistent with it. You know what I mean? I think Scott Skiles, I think he will drill that in them. You know what I mean? Drive some players crazy, but Scott Skiles will drill that in them. The defense, I personally think there's enough scoring on the roster. You know what I mean? Now, if Shabazz Napier and Devin Marble, if they keep shooting the way they're shooting and playing the way they're playing, it's like, hey, man. So our shooting was our weakness last year. Oh my God, we had no shooters. We couldn't shoot the 3 and we couldn't defend the 3. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be good at least one of those to compete in the NBA, But like I said, with the additions of C.J. Watson and Shabazz Napier and Devin Marble, Evan Fournier, he can shoot. And he can put the ball on the floor as well. Things like that. It's like, okay, this is because they really went out and addressed shooting. Got Jason Smith from the Knicks, a stretch 4, stretch 5 who can shoot. Things so that they really addressed the shooting. This interior defense is still a concern. Now, Dwayne Dedmon is definitely a better athlete than Vucevic. But, he's an upgrade defensively, no doubt. It's just that when he's on the court offensively, he's a liability. You know what I mean? But he's just another athlete. Rim protection. Aaron Gordon, rim protection as well. Things like that. You know what I mean? So, I mean, interior defense, that's a concern. Elfrid Payton's health. I know he's got his hamstring. He didn't play much in the preseason, and there were times when you can tell offensively there was the chemistry was kind of out of sorts a little bit, and that was because not having Elfrid Payton. Then when he comes back for the opening night, is he going to be in his conditioning? Is he going to be in shape? I'm pretty sure he's probably running, conditioning, things like that. But that's another concern. Aaron Gordon, he broke his jaw. He had his jaw wired shut. He played in the preseason though. It seems like he's gonna have a solid year. He's more skilled than a lot of us think. You know, he's more skilled than we think. You know what I mean? But he can do some real protection as well. You know, now the power forward position. There was a rumor that we were trying to get one of the Morris twins from the Phoenix Suns. You know what I mean, for the power forward. Because right now we still got Channing Frye, and you know he ain't gonna go down in a low block and get rebounds. He said he was gonna try and work on it, but at this point in his career, he is who he is. You know, but I don't know. I mean, we look good though. I mean, Tobias Harris and Vucevic were our two main consistent players throughout the preseason. They played well. Both of them had some solid games. Vucevic had, what, 24 and 14 against the Pelicans? I know Anthony Davis had like 33 and like 15, something like that. But Anthony Davis could have a big year, man. Oh, my God. But anyway, Tobias Harris had an 18 and 15 rebound games. He had a good year. Now, VO, he kind of surprised me a little bit. I'm expecting, like a lot of us Magic fans, a lot of other people across the NBA in general are expecting VO to have a good year. He was really up and down in the preseason. Now, he didn't really get it's the preseason. You know, he got a lot of minutes trying to get acclimated on the Scott Skiles' new system and the coaching staff and things like that. And you know, didn't really play too much with Alfred Payton either because of his hamstring. But VO was kind of up and down. He have a good game and then not so good. But hopefully that'll turn around. I think that will with his athleticism, his talent, his work ethic. I think that'll turn around when the season starts. You know what I mean? But just, you know, the defenses. You know what I mean? Where's the defense gonna be? Where's the defense gonna be, man, when the season started? There were flashes of it now during the preseason. And there were also flashes of how we looked last year. I mean, the last 3 years, we've lost a lot of games, man. Look at our schedule. Like I say, we open on the season next Wednesday against the Wizards. Washington Wizards, playoff team. Game 2 against the OKC Thunder. They're not a playoff team, but you got Westbrook, Durant, 2 MVP candidates, an MVP and Kevin Durant. They're going to be hungry. Our third game is at Chicago against the Bulls. Playoff team, you know what I'm saying? And you look at the first, even though the season starts in October, it's almost November. We look at the first month of the season, bunch of playoff games. I mean, playoff teams. You know, so it's like if we get off to a rough start, or the guys gonna hang their head, and we gonna have that losing culture, that losing atmosphere, things like that. You know what I'm saying? Because we've been losing the last 3 years. I hope not. You know what I mean? But the schedule is tough the first month, so we're gonna see, you know, what kind of team we are, like the first month of the season. But I'm excited, man. I'm excited about the season, man. I really am. I'm definitely excited about the season, man. The athleticism. I think as far as defense, Scott Skiles is definitely an upgrade from Jacque Vaughn. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's known for. If he can, you know what I mean, help guys out, with our athleticism and the individual defensive talent players that we have already, and a defensive-minded coach like Scott Skiles, I think our defense will improve. It will improve. You know what I mean? I think so. I think it will improve. You know, and it's just, man, we've got a deep team. Extremely athletic team. I think if you get the league pass, we're going to be one of the more fun and exciting teams to watch. Don't know if it's going to translate to wins, because the last 3 years we've been doing a lot of losing. A lot of it. I think Evan Fournier can come in, can play the 2 or the 3. Mario Hezonja can play the 2 or the 3. Devin Marble, he's coming. He's played well. Devin Marble, he got better every year. I think at college. You look at his numbers, he was getting better every year. Just that last year, Jacque Vaughn and James Borrego, they just hardly ever used the bench. You know, it was mainly starters. But he's playing well. Shabazz Napier's playing well. And say in between Devin Marble and Shabazz Napier, they're gonna make it tough for Tyler Harvey to get minutes, man. And I like Tyler Harvey's shooting because he's got range. But the way they're playing, you know, they're a little bit more dynamic than Tyler Harvey. They have the capability of putting the ball on the floor. Evan Fournier can do that. I mean, we have a deep, talented, athletic young team, man. Can't wait for the season to start. 6-2 record in the preseason. There were moments. We had flashes of the defense, of the intensity of the defense playing and being a whole lot better. You know what I mean? Than the improvement from last year. You know what I mean? So that was good. Elfrid Payton, his hamstring is concerned, his conditioning. I mean, he's got 82 games to improve that, but you know, his conditioning and the chemistry. You know, we didn't really have Alfred. Now that's good for Shabazz and C.J. Watson to get that experience of running this particular team. You know, both have NBA, especially C.J. Watson, have NBA experience, but not under Scott Skiles and not with his group of guys. You know, we had the good and bad. We had a mixture of different lineups, which usually happens in the preseason. But so different guys got different looks, different positions, getting chemistry with different guys. You know what I mean? I'm excited though. I'm excited about the season, man. And let me know what you guys think, man. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, man. And let me know what you guys think, man. I'm just ready for the NBA season, man. I need to order my league pass. I need to get my league pass. I ain't done that yet, man. But anyway, man, I'm excited about my Magic boys, man. Magic Nation, man. You know what I mean? Just hit me up in the comment section, all that good stuff. I'm ready for the season, man. Let me know what you guys think, man. This your boy, The Real McCoy, man. Let's go, Magic, baby. I'm out, man. Peace.